Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hello, my name is Sayyidul Rahman. I am student of grade 8, Ideal Indian School, Doha, Qatar. So this is the continuation of question number 4 from in the previous video we did section A, and today we are going to solve the question number B, the section B. So let's get started. So simplify A into a squared plus a plus 1 in bracket close plus 5 and find its values. For the first one is a, a is equals to 0, and the second one is a is equals to 1, and the third one is a is equals to minus 1. So what they are asking in the question, they are asking us to simplify these variables, this expression, and then find its values with 0 and 1, minus 1, whatever. So let's find the simplification of these two this expression. Now a into a square, add their powers. A into a equals a, but a plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 3. Then plus, now here a plus a into a equals a. Add their powers. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Now a plus 1 equals 1. Plus 5. So this is the whole term. Now here we have an 1a, because 1 into a equals 1a. So this is the simplification of these numbers. Now let's go for this one. Now here we don't have to write. It's not necessary for writing 1 here, but we can write it a also. Now we have a cube plus a squared plus a plus 5. Now, so the first one is, they are asking is a equals 0. Now here we don't need to look at the powers, and the second thing, zeros doesn't have any powers. So a cube plus a squared plus a plus 5. So this expression will be converted into 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5. So they are saying every a has the value of 0. Now when we are going to, the next step is we are going to add it. We are going to get the answer as 5. So this is the answer for the first one. Now let's go for the second one. Now the second one they are asking is a equals 1. Now here a cube plus a squared plus a plus 5. Now let's start from here. Now a's value will be 1 raised to the power 3 plus 1 raised to the power 2 plus 1 plus 5. Now here we don't need to look at the powers. In this question it is not necessary for looking at the powers. Now powers, and second thing, we have numbers here. For the variables it's okay for having powers, but for numbers it's we have it, but we don't need to calculate them, we don't need to add them. So we are just going to add the numbers, the whole numbers, constants. Then we are going to add it by 5. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. Now we are going to forget about these two powers and directly go for this addition. Now 3 plus 5 equals 8. So this is the answer for the second one, this one. Now let's go for the last one. Now a equals minus 1. Now here a cube plus a squared plus a plus 5. So a equals minus 1. Now minus 1, then cubed here, plus minus 1 squared plus minus 1 plus 5. So this is the whole expression formed here. Now minus 1 which has cube and minus 1 which has squared. We are going to forget about the powers, and now we are just going to look at them at the whole numbers. Now here we have to check that we have to do a work with the powers. Now powers has a work here, which is looking that the number is positive or negative. So minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Now here minus 1 into minus 1 equals minus and minus equals same sign, but here minus also equals same sign. So this is minus 1 plus minus 1. So this is negative 1. Then let's write it square. So minus 1. Now minus 1 plus minus 1. Here what we did, minus 1 plus minus 1 equals plus 1. And now here we have plus 1. But when we are going to add it with the negative 1, so we are going to get negative 1, because plus negative plus positive equals negative. Now look for the square. Now here we are going to add it 2 times, because square means 1 into 1 equals 1, like that. But in the cube means 1 into 1 into 1, because the multiplication of the product of the 3 same numbers. So 3 into 3 into 3, like that. This is cube, and then square is like 2 into 2, like that. So this all multiplying a number with the same number 2 times means square, and multiplying it 3 times is cube. Now here we did not multiply it. We added it, and even if you want to look, the proof is we can even multiply this. Now if we multiply minus 1 and minus 1, which will be equal to plus 1. Then when we are going to write plus here, then plus into. Now then if we are taking into or plus, even we can take for looking it. Then plus 1 into minus 1 equals positive into negative equals to negative. So this is the answer. So whatever if we do even multiplication or addition, we are going to get the same number, but not in every question. Now minus 1 plus minus 1 equals positive 1. Now the next step is look at the question. Now here we have minus 1, because we cubed it, we got minus 1, plus now here we have positive 1. So we are going to write it as positive 1 plus minus 1. So minus 1 doesn't have any squared or cube, so we are going to keep it as it is. Now minus 1. Now we are going to forget about the cubes and the square. Now we are just going to concentrate on the whole numbers. Plus minus 1 plus 5. So this is the expression formed. Now minus 1 plus 1 equals 0. Minus 1 plus 1 equals the subtraction. So we are going to get 0, and we cannot put a negative sign for the 0 or either positive sign. So it is the one in the middle of negative and positive. So we are going to write it as it is. Now plus minus 1 plus 5. Now here we are going to subtract it. The next step is to subtract this. Minus 1 plus 5. Now 5 minus 1 equals 4. So we have a negative sign here. So the addition and the subtraction rule is subtract and look at the bigger number sign. So we have a bigger number which is plus, which has the sign of plus, which is positive. So we are going to write it 0 plus 4 equals 4. 0 plus 4 equals 4 only. Thank you.